Hi guys, welcome to a View from the Gantry podcast. We're in the third round of the FA Cup, which was brilliant. It was full of great games this weekend. How are we both doing?
Very good, mate. Yeah, thank you.
I'm living the fucking dream.
Oh mate, I love being knocked out of the third round of the FA Cup. I fucking love it.
That's your competition, isn't it?
Yeah, with 14 wins in that competition.
Not this year, I guess.
Just have to get in. Yeah, I know. Aye. So,
do you want to start off at Emirates then?
Yeah, I was going to say, are we just going to the elephant in the room?
Yeah,
go for it.
It's like the only fucking big game. Yeah, I've put out a TikTok saying that team was strong enough to beat Liverpool and it was going to be 2-1. I still believe it was a strong enough team to do a job against Liverpool, especially at home.
Agree.
We started off really well. Reece Nelson, first of all, that ball by Ramsdale, where he's fucking pinged it half the pitch, Reece Nelson's took it down. He's took it round Alisson. His first touch is brilliant. His second touch is atrocious. He's took it too far wide.
Can we just start off? Sorry, if that's all right. Can we just start off with the lineups?
Is that
all right?
I don't see there wasn't a big problem in mine apart from one.
Yeah.
Mine was Jorginho.
No. You can't be a liability at left back a week before and then go, you know what? We'll do it again.
That's alright. We just shoved Zinchenko there, who's also a liability. He never performs at Liverpool.
I'm not saying he's worse than Zinchenko. What I'm saying is though, why are you putting another foul? He doesn't play left back, right? He can't play left back.
So with Kivwa, is he plays on the left side. We like playing in the back three.
Yeah.
He should, if you look at that list I put on TikTok, he should be in the back three.
Yep, I get that.
You cannot play a centre back at left back at centre mid. It doesn't fucking work.
Yep.
I was watching the AFTV before it just to see the lineups and stuff, and I think it was Lee Judges said it best. He went, the best game we've seen Kivwa play was at centre back, and somebody piped up and went, because he is a centre back. It's what his position is.
Yep.
His best game was at centre back because that's his position. You can't play an inverted left back, inverted centre mid. It doesn't work.
So why didn't you just up in the back three? Would be my question.
Because Arteta's stuck in his way.
Right, okay. No, as long as I just want to get it out of an Arsenal fan.
But he's got I love Arteta, but he's got his method and he's stuck with it.
Yeah, no, I get that.
If he doesn't have the players to do the method, change your method until you have the players.
Yep. I completely agree.
It ain't that fucking difficult. I don't need to go to uni to fucking figure that out.
I think that that first half has got to be the most dominant I've ever seen Arsenal play against Liverpool as well. Just unreal.
Yeah.
3, 4, 5 chances, wherever it was. I mean, Reece Nelson had one, and then who did Havertz have a tap in, and then Odegaard had a tap in, and then.
No, Havertz didn't have a tap in. Havertz had like 2 shots where each time he's took 2 or 3 touches that have took it away from the goal and is closed down the angle, and it's just an easy save for Alisson. Odegaard, when did he start putting power in his shots? He always places them. He always places them in the corner. So why is he absolute thunderbolted it across at the crossbar?
Just to ask as well, with Jorginho, where's the Milford throw?
That's a good question. I think you've been watching my TikTok. If anybody else wants to see the TikTok, it's a View from the Gantry podcast.
No, it might not be podcast. Out there. He played against us for 10 minutes and he made the most chances at your midfield.
Again, I think you've been watching my TikTok. I said that he should have been in instead of Jorginho.
I'd agree.
It's something that Arteta doesn't fancy about Smith Rowe, though. There's got to be somebody shown on the training pitch or attitude-wise that he's looking and he's going, nah.
When Arteta came in, he was all for Emile Smith Rowe. Lovely, brilliant.
But he had so much.
Yeah, and he had all these injuries, but his injuries, it can't be the only factor of him going, he can't play. You can't bring him on when we're 1-0 down to Liverpool in the 88th minute. Who is he? The Spanish Moyes? The fuck?
I personally think Arteta wants 2 number 8s. That's why he tries to put Havertz in that position next to Odegaard. I think he wants 2 box-to-box.
He needed to play there.
But Sorry?
Today. He needed to play there today.
What I mean is, though, that's probably why he doesn't trust Emil Smith-Rowe to be there. It's because he wants 2 number 8s, and I don't think Emil Smith-Rowe does the backtrack, does he?
But if you're to believe the rumour, not rumours, because it's not a rumour mill, but if you're to hear like the talk and stuff, when Xhaka was leaving, in training, they had Emil Smith-Rowe doing that role. The role Xhaka was playing, kind of yo-yoing back up and down the pitch. They wanted him to kind of come into the squad and do that. But then he doesn't get a start. He doesn't get any chances. He doesn't get minutes. Give him half an hour. Show him what you can do. What's he meant to do in fucking 4 minutes that Alisson's fucking sat on the ball like a fucking penguin? I'm not being fucking funny now, but what's he meant to do?
In positive words, you dominated the midfield for 50 minutes, I thought. 60 minutes. I thought Gravenberch made a huge... this is the difference, right? Where we're on about like elite managers, I think. I think within 2 subs, Klopp changed that on its head. Gravenberch and also as well, 1 sub, and switching Diaz out to the right, Nunes out to the left, and Gakpo in the middle. It just made so much pace down those wings, and that Kira, I didn't know he was going left, right, come and going with Diaz. I thought he's struggling like mad. I don't know what you thought, but
I fucking loved watching it. It was brilliant.
Yeah.
Moment pain.
No, they can what they will go with the first Liverpool goal. Well, obviously it can't be the first Arsenal goal because we didn't fucking score again. But I'm not blaming Ramsdale because I thought Ramsdale had a really good game.
Yeah.
But I don't understand why he's came for that ball. And if he has shouted Ramsdale's or mine or something, why is Kivfor then stuck his fucking head on it and it went in? So if Ramsdale's not shouted, stay on your line. If he has shouted, it's Kivfor at fault.
That's another set piece, by the way.
Yeah.
I don't think you conceded one for a whole calendar year.
We were brilliant. We were brilliant at not conceding and scoring for them last season. Our corners, I will say this every fucking week, because it happens every week, it either doesn't beat the first man, flies over them all, or goes to the keeper.
Is Prime AFTV coming back? Is that what we're saying?
I fucking hope so. It fucking worked the last time to get some fucking hype going at the club.
I guess you have to look at it with a year in review. Did you massively overperform last year? Or is it like just you aren't performing this year? Are you actually a title contender, or were you just being an impersonator?
I think we are a title contender. I actively and positively think we are. But I think with last season, we overperformed to the type of we're going to win it in April and then losing it. I think that has a massive spark this season, but it should have the opposite spark of what it's having, where we've lost it. Why aren't we pushing more?
Right, so you think it's more of a hangover period, like Spurs after they got put out the Champions League final. You think it's more like that, where like they have a massive hangover period afterwards in the season follows?
Yeah, I think some of the players think they're justified because of last season to get where we were last season. No, each season's fucking different. Fucking Leicester won the league, and 6 years fucking later they got fucking relegated. Well, no 6 years, but you know what I mean. Each season's fucking different. I'm not saying Arsenal's getting relegated. Ken. What I'm saying is, it's just because we finished second last season doesn't mean we're automatically going to finish second this year.
I completely agree.
But it comes down to Arteta and fucking Albert. If something's not working, change it.
Yeah.
It doesn't need to be personnel. It could just be the shape.
You're preaching to the choir there, mate.
Yeah, but you ain't fucking meant to win the league last year, were you? Fucking we were. We were going to win it this year. We're the only club I know who can be in the title race at Christmas and be out of it by New Year's. It's fucking insane.
Yeah.
I
don't think it's that serious, though.
I do. I think today was... I think it shows you we need to make signings this summer.
I agree with that, but I don't think you're out of it yet.
No, I don't think we're out of it, but you know what I mean. We were going to fucking win it, and then everyone's just started fucking greeting and moaning that we're not going to win it.
On positivity, you don't have FA Cup games anymore to play.
Fucking brilliant.
Rested more for the league, at least.
Yeah.
Mate, it don't fucking help us, because we don't perform in the fucking league. I would get that. I would get that if we beat Hughes and beat Liverpool and beat Fulham, but we didn't. We didn't perform in those. Well, sorry, we performed against Liverpool, and we didn't perform against the other fucking two. And I'm glad Ramsdale started, and Nketiah fucking didn't. There was no way you can justifiably put Nketiah in that fucking squad today.
If you put Jorginho out of that squad and put Havertz in, you have to pay Nketiah up front.
No, but I didn't want to take Jorginho out and put Havertz in. I had to put Jorginho out and put Neil Smith-Rowe in.
Right, okay. Because I was going to say, I thought that game suited Nketiah in the first 45 minutes.
Also, you're wrong. For once. You dare put Nketiah in there. You put Trossard up front.
Yeah, that'd work, yeah.
Put him up front. Did put Nketiah in. He's fucking shit. I didn't even realise he came on.
Sorry, someone that can finish a ball, because that's clearly what you're lacking right now.
It's not Nketiah.
No one can finish anything. It's like Havertz came onto a ball, and he literally, I think he put it up in the stand, and it's just like, I don't even know.
He had the best chances today, and I don't understand how none of them went goalwards. Or they did, and went straight to Ramsdale. I mean, if you'd like to say that, you can do. I mean, his finishing was weakness.
I've said this as of, I think, August. I'm not gonna see now. He's 60 million. Chelsea are laughing at you, I think.
I think they're rubbing their hands, yeah.
Fucking, alright, they might be with that transfer. I know where they're in the fucking league. They need to be in the top half of the table first.
Right, that's fine, but you get what I mean.
I get what you mean, but I think you're wrong.
Right, anyway, I'll tell you what, can we just go through West Ham quickly? I don't particularly want to spend a lot of time on this, if that's alright. We drew a Bristol City 1-1. Our goal was lovely. Nice little run off Bowen. Lovely pass off Paqueta. Plays Paqueta too early, by the way. Love the starting lineup. Played Paqueta too early, 2 weeks after a hamstring injury. Guess what? He goes off with another injury, because we clearly needed him for Bristol City. Okay.
Well, you did.
You said Mavropanos is injured as well, didn't you?
I think forgets what the offside rule is on the Bristol City goal and then goes, you know what? At 15 yards.
That was a well-taken goal by the Bristol guy. I think that it was.
Are you talking about the finish or the movement?
A bit of both. The finish was quite good to kind of get past Fabianski.
The finish was alright.
I think you're right. I think Zuma's at fault, but the guy needed to be there and actually do the run to actually get there.
He might as well be in his own fucking goal.
Mate, you said he was fucking class like a month ago. That changed your fucking story now.
I think he is class. What, he can't make one mistake?
Oh, there we go.
Your one William Saliba is the exact same. He makes a mistake every now and then.
Yeah, and I said he had a poor game.
3 times in the last 4 weeks.
We didn't do a podcast when he had a fucking mistake. Or I would have said he had a poor mistake. He did. He's still one of the best centre backs in the fucking league.
Not the best though. We'll probably get the replay. I don't know about Ben feels about this, but I actually want to see what the draw's like tomorrow. And then if the draw's poor and whoever wins out of us two gets, say, Man City, put out the kids and forget about it.
You'll get Liverpool at Anfield again.
That's fine. Put out the kids and forget about it.
I agree with Jay. I think if we get Liverpool, City, if we get a team where you're going to be like, it's going to be a rough game, I say put the kids out. Fuck it. Yeah. Just put out a random lineup. Give it a good go, but don't put a first team out. For fuck's sake, because we won't look at Liverpool 5-0. I don't want that against look at City today.
5-1, thank you.
5-1.
We got a goal.
Sorry, 5-1.
It was a good goal by Bowen as well.
And then you've got fucking City that fucking packed thingy today. We'd end up like that, mate, against City. We will end up
Huddersfield. Yeah, but it's Huddersfield. They're meant to fucking beat them. The champions of fucking Europe.
They were going to beat them anyway, but what I mean is us against City, they're going to win anyway. I don't see us beating them.
And they would have still fucking won 5-0.
But what I mean is, we get them next round. I'd love to see what the bookies put on odds at us turning City over. It's the FA Cup. It's not impossible, but
you need to get past Bristol
I bet my house on it. It's not happening. No, I'm not going to lie. Yeah, we've not got Kudus. We've not got Aguerd, who apparently is not going to be with us very much longer anyway. I'd prefer to just
Ankara
put out a weakened team. Get out the FA Cup, focus on the Europa League and the league. I don't see.
Yeah. Are you actually going to have any centre backs at the club, or are they all just going to fucking go out on loan and that?
Yeah, can we go into that in a second, please?
Yeah, sure. That's me back in my box.
I'm going to cover that. We'll go to Arsenal first with the transfer stuff, but we'll move swiftly on. The other full round results, I don't many have noticed there.
You all right, mate? You look like you're crying.
You No, I'm all right, man. I'm all right. We had the most points out of London, I think, at this season. How's your Emirates? Hold
It's
it.
a bit quiet now.
Anyway, the other fourth round
Yeah.
results. Yeah, what? City won 5-0. That was never in jeopardy, was it?
No, it wasn't. I think it's fucking stupid to question that.
Yeah,
They're always going to slap
Spurs
them.
put everyone to sleep at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium against
Put me to
Burnley.
fucking sleep. That was awful. You see these? So it's fucking caused on Friday.
Well, no, that's Ange ball though, because you know.
Aye, Tottenham
places.
Ange, not Celtic Ange.
Oh, just the fact that they're wanking off already when they've had 17 games, or whatever, they need to have a word of themselves. They're like, what are they, fifth? Like, can we just settle? There's nothing else really. I think the overall FA Cup weekend, I don't know if everyone else agrees, it's just been a boring weekend actually. I thought
It's been a load of half-assed games, and it's a couple of games where you look and you go, oh, that might be interesting. 0-0, 1-1. Like
You've got one game left to save it. Man United v Wigan.
I want Wigan to fuck United. Like, fuck United.
It's just not going to happen. There's been no shock. I'm not even going to lie to you. The game that looked like it was going to be a class game was Newcastle Sunderland. And the first half was amazing. Second half shite.
Yeah, second half was absolute
I
shit.
got bored.
Sunderland just didn't turn up, mate. It was like they forgot it was a fucking derby that they had
in the first half, though. I think it was tightly contested, but then in the second half, it just shows money talks.
I don't think it's just the money. When me and Joe were watching it, and we were sitting there, and they gave away that stupid fucking goal straight after half time. They kept doing play out the back bullshit, right?
Yeah.
They can't do it against Newcastle. They're a better
not in League
team.
One.
But what I mean is they're doing passes out the back, right? It's not fucking working. So you go in at half time and the manager goes, we'll keep doing passes out the back. And then they get fucked. Like they're not, I think they had a good 10, maybe 15 minutes in the second half. Other than that, Newcastle were all over them.
But that's what I mean though. Newcastle have the players that have just performed in the Champions League. Sunderland, I believe, are in League One.
It's a derby,
mate. Championship.
It should be a bit more.
They're in the Championship, but they may as well fucking be in League One.
But again, if he needs to
I'm
make a
pretty
change,
sure Sunderland just paid for one of their transfers with the fucking beans that fucking Jack went to buy a cow with.
By the way, as well, just to put out there, I think the FA Cup's been harmed this weekend by the fact that half the Premier League teams don't have a game next weekend. I don't know if people agree with that. I just don't agree with that at all. The whole point of an FA Cup is meant to. I don't think the Championship have the exact same breaks. I don't know why we're particularly fielding out. Do you know what I mean? So if we won today, we didn't have a game till the 22nd or the 23rd. I don't agree with that because you're literally putting no jeopardy in now from a Premier League playing a full team. I just don't agree with that. I think that's shit.
When did that start becoming a thing?
About 2 years ago. But you're doing teams out of. You're doing teams out. I mean, you look at it. Every Premier League team has won. Who hasn't versed another Premier League team apart from us? I think we're the only team.
Well, I've got a thing. I heard this over the weekend, and I don't know if I agree with this or not. I don't actually. I'm edging towards I don't agree with it. But folk are on in the FA Cup to be a seeded competition, so that you avoid like the games like the Arsenal and Liverpool in the third round. But that's not the FA Cup.
No.
Like the FA Cup is like Wrexham v fucking Man United. You know what I mean? It's that type of... Because Wrexham could win 1-0. They won 1-0 today. But they could go to Old Trafford and win 1-0. That's the beauty of this competition.
I agree. No. The FA Cup should be like you get fucking Yeovil Town against Tottenham. Like it should be a really random fucking lineup. It shouldn't just be...
It should be the same as a cup competition as it is for the Champions League and Europa League and the League Cup. And you should have to play either side of it because then you've got jeopardy then. Oh, well, I'm not playing out a full team because I've got Man United at the weekend, or I'm not playing out a full team because I've got the Etihad at the weekend. Not for like us. I mean, we put out a full team today because we know, well, now thanks to a replay, we need to play. But if we didn't play then, we would have played, I think, the next time, the 23rd and 24th.
Yeah.
And there's just no jeopardy in that for us. I just don't agree with that.
No, I don't agree with it. I think the whole seeded thing's bullshit. Yeah. Am I happy that we're at the FA Cup? Not really, because I actually like the FA Cup. It's the only competition we seem to be able to fucking win. But I don't agree with that the bigger team should only meet at the end of the competition.
No.
Because that's just like, you may as well just get a bye to the semi-finals then.
You're just
I mean,
killing off
look
little
at-
clubs.
you
You're
look
just
at,
killing
like-
off the little clubs.
You
And
look
I
at
don't
like
see
West
that
Brom
as
and
that
Leeds,
pointless.
right? West Brom and Leeds, say they're two of the clubs that's come into mind that won from the Championship. They're looking at it today, right? And it's not a dig to you lot, but they're looking at it today, going Liverpool, Arsenal, one of the favourites going out today. So then they're looking at it, going right. Well, City's danger, and do you know what I mean? And it's like the fun of like trying to path your own way through the final, which leads nicely onto actually a fourth round. Any particular fixtures you like to see in the fourth round? I don't think there's any massive derbies that I was looking at before. I think you've got Southampton, Brighton that could be a derby.
Newcastle,
you got-
City.
No, I'd like to see City get Chelsea.
No, I'd see I want Newcastle out.
You can get the Manchester derby if Man United get through. If Man United get through
Wigan.
Wigan tomorrow, but there ain't many derbies you can have left really. I mean, Spurs are still in it, and Arsenal aren't, but there we are.
Nah, not all of us can get easy fucking teams.
He didn't get an easy team. They had Burnley, mate, high flyers in the Championship. And also, as well, can we just remember,
Are you
please?
on about last year? Because
Please
they're in
no,
the
sorry. Please feel sorry for Spurs. They've got injuries.
Fuck Spurs. Play better football.
Boom.
Bunch of boring bastards.
But they're more exciting than Newcastle at the moment.
Yeah, you also just don't like Newcastle, mate.
I was going to say,
I
yeah,
actually didn't mind them up until like last season.
take off the Declan Rice jumper, right, and stop having a pop at Newcastle. We just want better football.
If I take this off, it's got the Arsenal shirt under it, so it doesn't fucking it doesn't
No,
bother.
that's a good Arsenal shirt. Mate.
Does it come with a built-in button? North London forever.
Yeah.
Nah,
Ain't
it's up
North
here,
London
mate.
so far, mate. I think
It's up
everyone's
here.
got 6 points out of them so far, innit? Can we just go on... Oh, there we go, look. Can we just go on to transfers? Is that all right? And then we'll do a little sneaky predictions. Obviously, we need to do a replay. But transfers. Gav, Arsenal, kick it off. Who are you looking at? And who do you
Every
want, actually, as well?
Every cunt and no cunt. Vlahovic seems to be the name going about at the moment. 45 million. Juventus will be interested in player plus cash.
Who's the player?
Dusan Vlahovic. Oh, or who's the player to leave?
Yeah, going back.
Nketiah, fucking take him.
No, but is it though? Like,
no, there's not. No, I'm just saying that's what Juventus have said. Juventus have said we'll take
why
a
would
player.
you give Nketiah up? I was looking at AFTV the other day. They reckon Nketiah's worth 45 million, I think, on its own. You're not going to cash him in for 45 million.
Oh, the absolute fucking well, but who's taking for 45 million?
First.
No,
No
I
one's
agree.
gonna fucking take him for that. I say that, but Eric Dyer's on his way to fucking buy him, so anything can happen.
Is that the only in? I saw Jeremy Frimpong.
Yes, but we can sign him in the summer for cheaper.
Ah, right, okay. I was going to say you're
He's
quite
got
tight with
a
FFP,
release
aren't you?
clause. Yes, that's
Yeah.
why we got David Raya on loan, and I'm hoping to God we're not paying for him.
And then
'Cause
bought
the way
him in
Rams-
January anyway.
No, we've not bought him yet.
Not yet.
It's been announced that we're signing him in January, but we actually haven't signed him yet.
Right, okay.
Any
others? I
Yes.
haven't seen much of him,
Curtis
actually.
Jones. Curtis
Curtis
Jones for
Jones.
Liverpool. He's been linked with us. Didn't say it's happening before people fucking clip this and say it's happening.
Was
I'm
it
just
after,
saying that's
Was
been...
it after he just took Declan Rice out of his back pocket just today?
Aye, good one. So there was somebody else. Zubamendi for Real Sociedad. We've always been linked with him. Pedro Neto seems to be the name going about. It was going about in the summer. He's
How
resurfaced
much did he
recently.
cost?
Same as Nketiah, 45 million. No.
One in their right mind is paying 45 million for Nketiah. I'm not being a dick. but
No,
like,
I
it just
don't think
isn't
so
happening.
either.
No.
I think he can go on a free for as far as I fucking care.
Would you sign Dominic Solanke?
No,
No.
I'll take him on loan.
No, they ain't going to loan you to him, are they?
Oh, then I don't want him.
You don't
Something I
think he's
heard
improvement
today.
in Ketia?
He's better than Ketia, but he's still not going to fucking get us to where we want to be. One player.
Ivan Toney?
Yes, I want Ivan Toney, 100 million, but we can't fucking do that with financial fair
Sorry,
play.
it's 100 million
million.
for Ivan Toney.
That's what Thomas Frank was wanting for him.
He's
That's
never
mental.
100 million.
In Arsenal Fan TV, Robbie does the transfer in the morning. It says 75 to 100, but Thomas Frank has said it need to be something special of 100 million.
Oh, bollocks. There's
He's not
no
worth
way.
100. I'd walk away from that.
He'll end up getting banned for another year when he places a dodgy fucking bet.
Oh, he's back playing. He was playing yesterday.
Yeah, exactly. He'll sign for you lot, put a bet on the first game, he'll be fucked off for a season.
He'll lose it anyway because he'll put money on Arsenal win the league. You know what I mean?
Fuck, that's quite good for you. But before we move on to West Ham's transfers that aren't going to happen, one player I'd like to see that I don't think will ever fucking happen, that we always seem to be linked with for the past 8 seasons, is Karim Benzema. Get him on a 6-month loan.
What?
How old is he now? 35, 36?
He's fucking done a job in the Champions League, mate.
Yeah, but the difference is he's got the players to feed him in the Champions League. I don't think you have.
We have got the players to feed them. We just need somebody to fucking score them.
Saka needs to get off his knees and stop diving. Martinelli at the moment, actually, I'll give you that. Martinelli, out of the two of your wingers, I completely give him the favour. Saka, though, no. The form he's in at the moment, not a chance.
I forgot to say when we were in Arsenal, he needs dropped.
He does. He does completely.
He needs
an attitude adjustment, mate. Because he's too busy going on the floor and doing all this crap rather than actually getting up and getting the fucking ball in the box.
He needs to know that if he has a shit game or he has a month of shit games, he cannot just turn around next week and go, all right, I'm in the starting lineup. He needs to be
Or
dropped.
make an excuse of going, I get fouled too much. People tackle me too much. You're a winner. People are going to tackle you.
Just to say, that wasn't him. That was the club. I will back him up there.
So,
Still.
me and Jay went on about this. Saka does get tackled or fouled quite a bit.
Yep.
But they're not always crunching tackles. Some of them are shoulder to shoulder, shoulder to back.
Look at the names he's up there with as well. Andros Townsend, diver.
Andros Townsend? You mean Jordan Ayew?
Is it not Townsend? Ayew,
no, Jordan Ayew.
Jordan Ayew. And it was...
Jordan Ayew and Bruno Guimaraes.
That's it. Both divers. Renowned for it. And remember, what was it, 2 seasons back when Jack Grealish was the most foul player in the league? And how many of them were fouls where he just takes a tap and he does like a triple flip?
I think the argument is
football nowadays.
It's what I was saying. What I was saying to Ben was I'll probably look at them. Say be fair about it. Say he's fouled 87 times. I think it was before last week. Add a third onto that. And then take maybe half of the third back off for the ones that aren't actually fouls, because not all of those 87s are fouls anyway.
Yeah.
And you're probably looking at around 100, I'd say. But I don't know what they want. All your also as well, what I think you need to see is all your technical play, goes down that wing.
You don't need to tell me. Fuck.
No. But what I'm saying is, when you look at it in a rule of stats, if say 6% of your play goes down that side, he's going to get fouled more than Martinelli. He's going to get fouled more than Havertz. And that side.
Yeah, absolutely. I think, if you think that he's not going to get fouled, then you're fucking deluded or stupid, fucking one of the two. But I don't understand why they don't try the other wing. But that's that whole different fucking
he doesn't have the
story
technique.
for another one.
Martinelli's too direct. He doesn't have the
technique. No, but you know what I mean, though?
Yeah.
If you're worried about Saka because he's having a reoccurring Achilles injury and he's been nursing it for however long, which seems to be a scapegoat of why he's having poor performances, same with fucking Ben White, then it's funny enough, they're both on the same side, then why not change it up a bit? Put Reece Nelson there.
Need to bring another option. Yeah, I think you guys need another avenue. And I think if you did...
I don't know why you don't even go Jesus out on the left and maybe put Martinelli through the centre.
Jesus was injured today. He's got a knee problem.
I'm not saying.
I know. I'm just saying.
As today, I'm just saying. If you want, because I think it would balance you out too much. I think at the moment, everyone knows you're just going to go down the right and then try and cut in and play technical down the right, and go for back post around Martinelli. It's old. It's
Martinelli today though, he had those 2 chances where he's blasted past Trent, and the cutback was poor.
Yeah, about, and then the kid came on and absolutely marked him out of the game.
Oh yeah, brilliant.
Transfers for West Ham.
And so, guys, that's the end of this podcast.
Yeah, well, it just ain't gonna happen. But we'll talk about the outs because the outs will happen. Just because, Carey is out. Philo Carey. Apparently, we don't need centre backs anymore. That's all right. I mean, one's away to Morocco in the Cup of Nations, and one's injured and built like porcelain. But we don't need centre backs. It's all right. Zuma's got a China knee. But yeah, Philo Carey is away. Apparently, it's 10 million, 11 million on a mandatory buy after a couple of appearances. I think the only reason he's gone is because Ben Johnson's been good in the last 3 weeks.
Smart move, poor move.
If Ben Johnson plays how he's meant to play, Ben Johnson's a better centre back than Philo Carey.
Yeah.
But I don't know. The problem is Ben Johnson's been shaky for 18 months. He's had a good 3 weeks. Let's not hang our hat on him.
I'd maybe wait until summer before selling him.
Yeah.
I'd prefer it if we hung on to till summer, and if we're still not sold on him, yeah, flog him, go on.
Apparently, Fornals is surplus to requirements. Apparently, so is Maxwell Cornet, Said Benrahma, Antonio is.
He's started going.
No. Apparently, they're all surplus to requirements according to Moyes. Either now or in the summer, he's ready to jump ship with all of them.
Is Moisey wanting you to win anything?
Well, I don't know. This is what I'm saying. Apparently, he's wanting rid of Creswell. He wants quite a lot.
That's
I get that most of the names that he said are either dead wood or they don't fit in a Moyes team. I get that, but there's some players in there that you just haven't seen enough of. Apparently, he's ready to offload Flynn Downs in the summer. I don't understand that.
I was going to say, where's he been? He's
at Southampton on loan right now. He was all right last year when he got the chance. I don't know what he needs to do to get a chance, but he keeps Souček. I just don't understand it.
I don't agree with getting rid of Benrahma. I don't really agree with getting rid of Cornet because I think he's a good replacement. I do think he's someone to bring on.
You know what, Benrahma? If you had the Brentford Benrahma, you'd obviously keep him. The problem with Benrahma is he's too inconsistent.
Yeah. There's times where he's fucking unbelievable, and then there's other times where you just don't want him on the pitch, mate. You just go. Yeah. Stop trying to make things fancy and just get on with it.
There'll be times where he'll do 2 step overs, a fucking pirouette, and score a fucking Rabona. You know what I mean? And then other times he'll fucking triple his in laces.
Yeah. One thing I will say is you saw the best of Benrahma, I thought, or in parts at the start of the season and I'm going to pick on him again, Souček, when he wasn't playing. When you burn out on the right, you had Paqueta in the middle, Benrahma out on the left, and Antonio up front. If you switch that round, put Kudus on the right, Bowen up front, Benrahma on the left, and Paqueta in the middle, I think you get a song out of Benrahma.
I think we just need rid of Souček. Just get him to fuck.
No, but he's not the problem in the sense that he plays well. He's the problem that he's just... I was saying this to someone yesterday. It's like, do you remember this? I think the first 5 games, he wasn't playing. Then we had one heavy defeat, and James Ward-Prowse, to be fair, was suspect defending. And then ever since he's been in, and he hasn't been dropped.
It's like he's a crutch for Moyes. He looks at Souček and he just goes, "We're not going to lose with Souček on," and that's not how that works. And I think he needs binned.
He covers ground well, as Gav would say. He runs. His legs, and his arrival in the box is good, and he scores goals. But I don't really know. He doesn't do enough of it for me. I think I think you get more of a return if you put Paqueta in the centre and put Benrahma out on the left.
Yeah,
in my opinion. Another out is apparently Aged. I don't know. I'm assuming this is something to do with his injury from last year. That's the only thing I can think of.
Did you not know the Premier League actually brought a new rule in? No centre backs.
No. It's West Ham because the January transfer window is really hard to do business. So we get told every year. And then we end up selling loads of people. He's our first choice left centre back. I understand he's had a couple of bad moments this season, but after Zuma's just shit the bed against Bristol City, is it really the best to start changing this about?
No.
You put Mavropanos at left centre back today. He's never played left centre back in his life. No, he didn't. Ogbonna did. He's had a blinder. For
No. At his time at us.
Oh right, I was going to say he's had a blinder at right centre back for the last couple of weeks, and then you put him at left centre back. He's had a shit show today. Even do you know what? I don't know if you agree, Ben, but even if you're going to get rid of Aged, can we try Creswell in there first at left centre back for a couple of weeks?
Yeah,
I know he's not.
Creswell
not
might. He don't have the legs anymore. Well, you are right, but I think he'd be good at left centre back.
Mate, he played left centre back when we played a back three for quite a while, and he was amazing at it. All right, he hasn't got the height, and he's suspect aerially, but he's not if you have Zuma in that team.
And he's also a good ball player.
And at a crossing situation, if you have Souček, Zuma, even Kufal, you've got a couple of players at Paqueta's 6'2", 6'1". You've got aerial cover, in my opinion. But Inns, there's two of them. I'm gonna absolutely butcher this geezer's name, and you know what I'm gonna say Serhu Gerasi.
Oh, the guy for the Bundesliga.
Stuttgart. Don't attempt his name, Gav.
He plays for Stuttgart.
Yeah.
Never heard of him.
He's only had good 6 months. It's all good.
He's been on fire this season. That's pretty much it. He scored more goals than games. I don't know. We're also going for this boy, this Cameroonian from Aston Villa striker. I don't even know his name. Duran, I think his name was.
Duran.
Yeah.
But again, I don't know who he is. He's another striker that hasn't.
He's for Villa.
Yeah, he's had 25 games for Villa and he scored 2 goals.
Is he a young boy?
Another non-prolific goal
he's 20, but yeah, he's 20, but like you have Mbama there. Like
I thought he was good in pre-season. He looked good.
It's like Moyes can't look past the bench. It's like he has a starting 11, and he just likes to choose and replace them, and then people that are on the bench just stay there. That's just how that works.
Do you ever just think we have the same starting 11, and then every January and summer we recycle the bench, and like no one actually gets in?
Yeah.
They just recycle the bench, and Moyes never looks at it and goes, he can play.
Oh look, I have options. Flynn Downs, Cornet. I fucking can we sell him in the summer?
Well, you look at the right wing. We're losing Kudus right now. We're losing pace and power on the right side. Cornet, I think, suited for that role. He's a left footer as well, same as Kudus. You wouldn't need to change the way you play, really, and he doesn't start. You put Fornals out on the right mid, and I don't think he's ever played there in his life.
The only thing with that is just Cornet is not the same technical ability of Kudus.
But he's very direct.
He is, but I think Cornet is kind of stuck in that one dimension that he can do that. Kudus is
challenging runs though.
Cornet can make those runs well.
But Cornet just does those runs where it's straight at you. Kudus does those runs where it's fucking weaving in and out and making you look like you're a fucking League Two fucking League Two defender.
Better than having a centre mid at right mid who's never played there.
Yeah,
that's a very good point, but.
Or if you're just going to do... just talk about during this period of the Africa Cup of Nations. If you're not going to do that, put Bowen out on the right and just put Bowen up front from now on.
Why not Antonio? No, just go back to basics.
Fuck Antonio. He's got another injury. And to be honest with you, I don't want him back in the club anyway. I just want him gone. Get him a fuck. Right,
where's he going?
Just Wolves. Wolves wanted him last year. Wolves will take him this year. Right, I'll have a chat with him. Jonathan Tah from Leverkusen as a centre-back and Max Kilman, apparently the 2 signings this in January. I like Max Kilman. I think he's a good player. Jonathan Tah, he's apparently very good. He's 27, which is another worry as well because we're getting a very aging team all of a sudden.
I had a thing with Jonathan Tah last night. For the past 3-4 years, for 3-4 seasons, you've had Spurs, Arsenal, United, Chelsea at one point, I believe, all looking at Jonathan Tah, all close to signing him. Didn't. Why didn't they? What's the reason? There must be something that we've all seen that we weren't quite keen on.
I'd back you up if he had medicals at every club that turned him down. But I'm assuming if you turn him down for a medical, it's probably a fitting reason for your club, no?
Or attitude, one of the two.
Yeah, but Arsenal, Spurs and United and Chelsea all play differently.
Yeah, no, I agree.
And now that's almost like every kind of style of football there is.
Well, he wanted the club in London that wins against every other club in London, didn't he? That's what it is.
The way it's going, mate, we ain't going to be able to keep a fucking ball out our own net, let
Well,
alone win against another club.
As I said this to Gavin last week, Kevin Nolan and Davy Moyes centre-back partnership from January onwards.
Can we just sell
title
Moyes?
Charge, mate.
Can we sell in this month? Just get him to fuck.
Just last one as well, actually. I just want to get your thoughts on this because I don't think we can afford him on a weekly wage, but apparently we're looking at him. Jadon Sancho.
He's away to Dortmund. It's gone.
Oh, apparently we were looking at him. Is
Oh,
that
he's already gone to Dortmund.
Ah, that's good.
I think Dortmund are already trying to sign him in the summer. Like, he's away on loan to Dortmund until the end of the season, but I think Dortmund are already looking to actually permanently sign him in the summer.
Do you know what we need to do? We need to look at some of the high flyers in the Championship, right? And just it sounds horrible because I like watching the La Leagues do well, right?
Me yesterday.
But just scalp them. Like, there were a couple of players, right, in those top-end Championship teams that are fucking class. I liked Adam Armstrong from Southampton. I think he was fucking unbelievable. I think he was exactly what we need. What we got Craig Dawson from the Championship. He was class.
At Newcastle, by the way.
Do you know what we needed? In the summer, we needed to go to Coventry City and go, you know what, 25 million for Gyökeres, we'll take him.
Yeah, I think he's direct. He makes unbelievable runs. He's about 6'2". He's built like a shit brick house. He's class. Nah. We won't look at the Championship. We'll just look at some random DOS ass from fucking Turkey or Germany or something. Like,
one last thing I want to bring up, just if no one else has it, because we brought this up yesterday and we disagree on this, but I want to get everyone's opinion. Is one signing that has been pretty much guaranteed is Timo Werner's going to Spurs. I'll just put my stall out there. Clean business from Spurs. I don't think anyone saw it coming. I don't understand it from a Werner point of view. Apparently, Man United were looking at him, and then that cooled down, and all of a sudden, Spurs are there. In my opinion, Man United have just said, "No, we ain't interested, mate." Gavin, you disagree?
You've missed out a key part of the story. Apparently, it only took 2 minutes with Ange on the phone for Werner to go, "Yep, I want to come." Only 2 minutes.
So what I'm saying is, I think that's a very, very weird transfer. The reason why it's brilliant for Werner, because if it works, he goes to a big club, right? I'm not being horrible at Spurs, but he goes to a big club that's going to win something. If it doesn't work, he goes back to Leipzig and he gets paid anyway.
So for me, that's the only reason he's doing it. The only reason he's turned down United or anything like that is because he knows if he gets because let's face it, right? As many chances that he had at Chelsea, he bottled it. He wasn't good. He was played out of position a lot, but he didn't play amazing. He looked like a good player, though. He looked like a good player. So I think all he'll do is he'll go to Tottenham, he'll do his loan, he'll put himself in the shop window, he'll give fucking teams absolute hell, and then Jay's right. I don't think Chelsea aren't going to come back in for him again. But
are we at the point now where he picks Spurs over Man United though?
At this moment in time, yes.
Who are you more likely to win something with at the moment? Because in the next 5 years, I'd probably say with the football they're playing, you're more likely to win something with Spurs. And that's that. I'm not putting money on that, but
at this moment in time,
current form.
At this moment in time, you only go to United for the badge, or not the badge, the name. Sorry,
and the money.
That's
Man
it.
United are the second biggest institution in world football, possibly the third actually. If you want to count
that's good.
There. And you
we'll look at Jadon Sancho. We'll look at Sancho, right? He flopped. Look at Anthony. He flopped.
Yeah, no.
Fred couldn't have fucking leave quick enough.
No, right.
Varane's already looking to fucking leave.
Right,
Casemiro hasn't played very well.
I'm not saying it's going well at the moment. I'm not saying that because obviously it's
so
not.
So why would you go there then?
Right, as I was just about to say, it's the biggest club in the fucking world. Like,
Titanic was the biggest ship in the world at one point. It still fucking sunk.
It literally said in the summer that if Harry Kane was offered Man United, he would have went. Why would Harry Kane have gone?
I don't know. Because the boy will still score goals.
You have the arrogance in yourself to think you'll turn the boat around.
Right.
Well, that team is so fucked.
If the Titanic was already going down, you're not going to fucking jump on it while it's still going down.
The only thing I think Kane would have done is if he'd gone to United, is he would have dragged them to a higher place in the league because of the fact. Look at that, he scored 25 goals in a bad Spurs team.
What I guess I mean is if he plays well at Spurs, right? No huge club's going to come in for him. A big club will, but no huge club. If he plays well
Who?
at Man United,
Timo,
Man United will sign him straight away.
are you on about Werner?
Yeah.
Alright, we're not on about Kane anymore. We're on
No,
about Werner.
no.
Right, okay. I don't know.
Problem
It
is, I don't know who
depends.
comes in for him. Because if he does well at Spurs, Chelsea aren't going to buy him again. So
Chelsea won't have him now, will he?
City
Chelsea won't
don't
touch
need
him
him.
now.
No, City don't need him. Arsenal, actually, Arsenal maybe.
What I guess I mean is, a perfect example, actually. Arsenal's a perfect example. I said this yesterday, is I don't understand, and the Spurs fans won't like me for this, and I actually couldn't give a fuck, is Ange can
They
do
don't
whatever
like
he
you,
wants,
anyway.
right? But he's not going to win a league. He's not going to win a League Cup. He's not going to win an FA Cup. He's out of all the competitions pretty much. He ain't going to win an FA Cup, let's be serious. What I mean is if he goes, I don't understand why clubs as well didn't go, Timo Werner is available for 20 million at the end of a season after a 6-month loan. Why isn't Arsenal going for him? They need a striker. Liverpool going for him. They need backup wingers. Why isn't Villa going for him for backup during the running and that? I just can't understand why he's chosen Spurs.
The
Newcastle.
player like Timo Werner, you cannot go to him. Let's come to Villa, and you can sit behind Watkins until Watkins falls and breaks his leg.
Right. So why didn't he come at you lot?
So don't want him.
Why?
So he just didn't.
I
No,
think
why?
Because we want to hold out for Tony, or we want to
honestly
hold out
think-
for one of the bigger ones.
if he puts in a
That's
performance
all
at
honest.
Spurs, he'll go to Newcastle.
That's another one though. Like, what I mean is, I guess again, I'm not trying to dig out Spurs. I know it sounds like him. I'm genuinely not. I don't understand why you'd go to Spurs.
I think the problem is he wanted back in the Prem, and it's probably a thing up here, mate. He knows how badly it went to Chelsea before. So it's probably a bit of a pride thing that he's gone, do you know what, come back to the Prem, I'm going to do a job at Spurs, back to London, prove that I can play in the Prem, and then I guarantee if he does a job at Spurs, it'll be Newcastle to buy him,
See,
and he'll be their new striker.
You say how bad it went. I think he won an FA Cup in the Champions League. And
Well,
he
what I
scored
mean
like
was-
30 goals.
He wasn't the player they wanted him to be, was he? And he
No, but
botched a
he's
lot.
still-
Like, for a
Yeah.
striker,
Was he
he
not
was
60
offside more
million?
than he was onside. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
fuck with
but
your
he
offside
still
flag.
scored quite a bit.
I'm not saying he didn't score goals, but he
So does
he
Nketiah.
just, yeah, like, and you
Right,
hate him.
come on, don't
He's your
fucking
number 14, mate.
No, that's all very good, but there was a mistake. I said there was a mistake at the time.
Maybe it's just me. I know the Ange project's going to come into question, and look, they're looking upwards. But in all seriousness,
it's
even if he
purely-
goes to Spurs, what is he going to win? Even if the project's going well, what's he going to turn around and win a
Nothing.
Premier League? It just ain't going to happen, is it?
No, he's going to win nothing. But I don't think it's about the team, mate. I think it's personal. I think if
could win
it was
something
about
in
the money,
Europe.
he'd have gone to United. But it's not about the money. It's about pride and then putting himself in the shop window to get a long-term team.
Did
So I
you
think
say
he knows
could
if he
win
goes.
in Europe?
Yeah, they could win something in Europe this season.
Oh, you're bantering. That's good. When just clip this, any Spurs fans, when they get put out by Porto in a fortnight, in a month,
We won't get put out by Porto, trust me.
who've better got
We'll-
better
we'll
coefficient than you
start-
lot, by the way.
We'll start actually performing again before then.
Oh,
The-
just to
the
ask,
fingers
actually,
crossed.
just before we sign off, are you interested in Mbappe?
Pardon?
Mbappe is free to sign for European clubs. Are you interested in him, or is he not quite your level?
Are we on about Football Manager or real life here?
Oh, right. Okay, so you agree that you're not at the same level that Mbappe is? Is that what you're agreeing?
West Ham are too good for Mbappe. Don't want him.
Not at this moment in time. We're not. Namesake, yes. Player sake, though.
He's an arsehole. Don't get me wrong. The boy is world class. He's unbelievable. but I
His
just wouldn't want
attitude
him.
needs to fucking change.
Yeah,
He's
such
holding
a
everybody
dickhead.
to ransom a bit. He wants to go to Madrid, but then saying that he's not made up his mind, and then PSG will offer him more fucking money, and then you're like, you'll stay, and then after a month you'll go, I want to go to Madrid.
I wanted to cover it. I think the signing bonus he got last time off PSG was 105 million. I think that's
Something
pounds
like
as well,
that.
not euros.
Was that not like because
July.
he signed? Because he
Yeah.
signed.
A new 1 year deal.
Yeah, I was
100 million
mental.
signing bonus, $1 million, I think 1.1 million a week. Arsenal fans have gone on about him. I don't think it matters whether you're at the same level as him. I don't think you can afford him. I don't think any club in England can afford him. Maybe
Not his
Liverpool.
wages.
I think maybe
Okay.
Liverpool because they have quite a strict wage structure. But
He'd have to take a cut to go to Liverpool, though. I think.
Well,
I
no, I
don't
think-
think
I think the argument is, I think Liverpool are looking to offload Salah in the summer to Saudi. So I think the thinking was if they offload Salah to Saudi, Salah earns about $400,000 a week, I think. So they'd make, you're only increasing that by another 6% to get Mbappe. And I mean, Mbappe would win in the league, wouldn't they? Probably.
You fucking hope so, because if he came and you're paying him like $1 million a week or however much a week, and he isn't absolutely fucking hammering goals in, you're sitting there and I'd be wanting a refund, mate.
He's I wouldn't like to play against him. That'll be one game I wouldn't go to next year if Mbappe ended up signing for Liverpool.
I just want him snapped, mate. I'd want someone to take his ACL or something.
Oh, that's not okay.
Like good old fashioned like championship 2-foot tackle. Boom. There we go.
Razor Ruddock.
Yeah. Old school.
West Ham player. Total Thomas Repker it.
Yeah, just nut him.
As long as no one else has anything to cover, that's me done. Let's all laugh at Arsenal. At the FA Cup, at the League Cup, at the title race. Gonna get beat out of Europe in about 4.
But you just said we weren't out the title race.
I know, I'm trying to get your hopes up, mate.
Well, you don't need to.
That's cruel.
You don't need to, mate. That's like saying you're taking a dog to a farm for a wee treat and it never fucking comes back.
No, I'm trying to empower you. Trying to get you going. But
Well,
I will give you dues. In October, you did say Spurs weren't going to win the league, and that is not going to happen. You're right. Unless they go on the title charge, of course, when Madison comes back.
We'll still finish above Spurs. We could be on a shit season and still finish above them, but it's all good.
Can I ask you a question? I've had a bit of stick of this on TikTok today. Do you think Man United will finish above Spurs?
No.
January will be key.
He takes 10 minutes to answer a question. That's fine. I think so.
Sorry, it's because I was trying to find an answer to your question, because normally when I don't answer your questions, you shout at me after this podcast.
Oh, there we go. Aye. Well, victim support will be on the thumbnail. But we'll be back next week for what was it? Game week 21.
No, is it not a break next week? Oh no, I think there's some players, aren't there? Some teams that are playing.
You have a game week split over 2 weeks.
What are the games next week? Do you know?
It will be. I believe you are on.
No, I don't think we are.
Oh, you're not. I know we're on the 22nd, but obviously we have the replay. But it's Man United, Spurs, Newcastle City, Burnley, Luton, Chelsea, Fulham, and Everton, Villa. So a couple of bad ones. Newcastle, Man City will be nice, and so will the Man United, Spurs, because I think most Man United most of the players back. But apart from that, please like and subscribe. It means a lot. You'll make Gavin smile. Go to his TikTok. He makes videos. He makes hilarious predictions that never come true. And apart from that...
Who ones just aren't the fucking way forward, is it?
We'll see you next week. Thank you very much. Cheers.
Yeah, see you in a bit.
See you later.